Okay, this is a video reply to Antybu 86's video, How to Convert a Meat Eater to Veganism, and it'll mainly be concerned with part 2 and the construction of a sliding scale that he uses to determine the morality, or how moral it is to eat a thing, to eat anything, sorry, any organism. Okay, well I think first of all, when I look at the scale, I see that it runs from the things that are least moral to eat to the things that are most moral to eat. And therefore, I could conclude from that vegans eat more morally than meat eaters. I think that's the inevitable conclusion of the scale. So, if we cannot, I believe that we cannot determine the degree to which, and I agree that that it would be less moral to eat a monkey than a fly, for example. But what troubles me is that we can't figure out exactly where the line is drawn on the scale in between what is moral and what is immoral, as it is a sliding scale. So our goal as intelligent beings who can judge morality within our own context is to eat the most morally. And therefore I believe that would lead inevitably to veganism as the most moral choice that can be done in a healthy manner. One other conclusion, I believe it's an inevitable conclusion of the scale they construct, is that eating would ultimately be an immoral action, and I argue that our concern, therefore, should be damage control, as to destroy the least amount of intelligence possible. And again, this leads us back to the inevitable conclusion that veganism is the most moral choice for diet, as a healthy diet. A few problems with the scale that I see that maybe you could use to improve it is you don't really have a concern environmentally as far as morality. For example, your scale doesn't take into account that an endangered some kind of insect would be less moral to eat that than any of the farm-raised cows. Though I believe this is the more of a sidetracking point. Another moral consideration that we should have as humans is what is the most environmentally sustainable way to eat. And I believe this question has not been answered yet, and it may well be that we can adapt to eating more environmentally, to eating more green, I guess, by eating meat, ironically. But this is a debate that has not been settled yet, and we're always looking for greener ways to farm and greener ways to raise meat. So I believe that our primary concern should still be with destroying intelligence and trying to prevent loss of intelligence as far as your scale is concerned. So as I said before, this inevitably leads me back to veganism as the most moral choice for eating.